All right, it's November 3rd, Friday, and we are up on the eval today. So we took one trade on the eval, and then our setup did come up, so we took one trade on the sim. It says $81, and I accidentally went in with 4 contracts instead of 2. So realistically, I think it should be about 46, so this should be cut in half, really. Because I'm only trying to go with 2 contracts in with my trades right now. But, lots of stuff happening today. So I have a lot of stuff I want to go over today. Where should I even start, really? I'll start with my first trade. So, this is the one that I took on the sim, and I'll just show SPY. So yeah, I took this on the sim. I took it like right here, and honestly, looking back on it, actually not even looking back on it, in like real time, I'll show you the video in just a second. I was saying to myself, like, if I was trading on the eval, I wouldn't have taken this trade. But since I was trading on the sim, they're 2 completely different things. So, I mean, sim, you're trading fake money. Like, none of it matters. Trading the eval, I mean, it's still technically fake money, but you're still trying to get those profits to get funded. So you're not trading real money with anything. But I mean, eval, you use a little more emotions than sim. Sim, you have like just a little bit of emotion. But I mean, this one, I just took it because I wanted to test it. But I mean, even in real time, like during the trade, I was like, I'm not gonna find the exact point of when I was like talking, because that would take me a long time to find it. But I was saying I wouldn't normally take this only because. So I mean, my setup came up, so I had my limit order down, and I mean it looked good. It looked okay. Like right here, I would have taken this. It wasn't until after this I was saying to myself I wasn't gonna take it. So I mean right here I would have taken this. So I had my order about 43.69.50. You see right here 43.70. This is on Bookmap. There was some liquidity, so it looked good there. But you see right here, I'll move this back a little bit before actually that candle close. So I had my limit order right here, and it started to come up, but just ticked 1 tick below my entry, like my limit order. So I'm frustrated. I was still sitting there waiting to see if it would come back up, but just went down. And so that's when I'm thinking like, okay, like if I was trading on eval, I wouldn't normally take this trade, just because if it comes up and then it goes down to where my profit target would be at, then I wouldn't take the trade, because then I wouldn't take the second pullback, if that makes sense. But since I'm trading on the sim, I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna take this just because I'm gonna test it out, because it's fake money, doesn't matter. So I still have my limit order on, took the trade, took a little bit, looked good for a little bit, but then just came up. And since I am playing reversals, I'm testing that out. I got stopped out on my short, so now I'm going long. Quickly got stopped out on my long. So yeah, and when I was trying to, I switched from my eval to my sim account. So you see it says 2 contracts on right now. When I changed my ATM strategy, that's when it went to 4 contracts. So let's see if it pops up. I don't want to take too long doing this. So when I changed it, moves to 4. So I didn't mean to do 4 contracts on that one. I didn't even notice. So yeah, that was my first trade. I mean, I shouldn't have taken it. Honestly, going into next week, I want to trade the sim like I trade the eval, like I'm trading real money, but it's hard. So I need to get that in check. And also, see kind of this box I have drawn out. We're in consolidation, and so I mean this happened yesterday. Try to go back to this real quick. I don't want to make this video too long. So this was my trade yesterday. We have kind of just this whole zone is just chop. So today and yesterday, I had my set came up, but it's in chop, and they both didn't work out. Both the initial entry and the reversal. So I need to see, because I haven't really had this problem before. Because I mean these setups, like my new strategy, like I'm gonna say like the strategy 2.0. I'm just gonna say like that because it sounds retarded, but I'm gonna say it like that. I wouldn't be normally taking these trades. I'm not gonna explain fully why, because then I would be going into my setup, and I don't want to be going into my setup. But I wouldn't normally be taking these setups, so this is something new that I'm looking at. And I need to see during the consolidation, like yesterday, it wasn't okay. So I'm momentum trading, so I'm going along with the trend. This isn't a trend. It's consolidation. Consolidation isn't a trend. So I shouldn't be trading this. And realistically, this is in the 15-minute range. This is just chop. So I mean, if I would have gone right here, I would have got my 5 points, which is kind of frustrating because it was one tick away from my entry. So I was one tick away from getting filled. So I mean, this entry was just it was a mess. So going away from that, my missed entry was so we came out of this consolidation range, pushed up above the 15-minute range, which is these two yellow bars, and so we pushed up above, and then came down, touched it, which I didn't even see at first because my dumbass, I was on my phone, and so I didn't look up at the chart until like a minute after, and I was like, okay, like if it bounces again, maybe I'll get in. And it didn't really, it came close to bouncing, and I thought about getting in right here again, but I was like, if it bounces again, like it might just push lower, so I won't get in on the second bounce. Bounced again and then pushed up, so I missed this whole move up, which was annoying. But then I did actually get a trade on my eval, so I guess you can consider this a third bounce. So I moved this up, or did I move it up? Okay, yeah, I did move this line up just a little bit, just because there's this bounce right here, and because we bounced right here and bounced right here, so I moved this level up a little bit, and so we came down, bounced off of this, and it was holding, and so it looked good. Let me pull up this second video so you can see. I think, okay, yeah, that wasn't it. Yeah, so those were the two missed trades. Did I go over that second one? Or I guess I didn't go over the second one actually. I'll go over that one after actually. But I mean, it's basically the same thing as the first missed trade. Okay, so give me a minute. I know this video is gonna be a little long. So, I mean, it was just kind of holding there. See, it was holding. I was waiting to see if we would push under, but it's kind of holding there. So, I liked how it was looking. Got in, 2-point stop, just right under it. There wasn't really any liquidity under, right at this level, but it was kind of holding. So, I was kind of iffy on it, but I was like, I want to take a trade. So, got in, and it was looking good. Broke this trend line, so I was pretty confident we were going up. Hit my 5-point profit target, so I still had a runner on just in case we would come up to this liquidity, maybe push through it. If we would just come up, I was hoping we would just come up to this liquidity, and if we didn't break it straight away, I was just gonna close the runner. But my runner is shit. Like honestly, right now I just need to focus on taking good trades with good entries instead of trying to get good runners. Because runners is something I'm struggling on currently, so I need to focus on one thing at a time. But my runner was kind of shit because kind of shit. I don't know. There was this consolidation right here, so I put my stop right under the consolidation because I thought we would just break under, then we would just go lower. So I mean, originally while I was consolidating, I had my stop just a little bit above my entry point. So you can see my stop is just a little bit above my entry point right here. So I mean, I would have got stopped out anyways, just because my entry is right here. I would have got stopped out. So I guess I played it okay, managed it okay. So still got some profit out of that one. And then another trade I thought about taking, which was about 12 o'clock. It was around right here. See, there was some resistance right here. So this is what I'm looking at playing next week. I want to try looking at like support, or like support that was resistance and vice versa. So this one was resistance that turned into support. Like, I mean, same thing with right here. We 15-minute zone. We pushed through it and then used it as support. So this one, we pushed through the resistance, kind of used it as support. We kind of wicked under it, but we still closed above. So I was thinking about getting into it, but it's Friday. I already have some profits. We have about an hour left in the market, so I didn't take it. I just want to see how it looked. So I wouldn't have gotten my 5 points because I would have entered in around about here at about 43.88. So if I would have had a 5-point take profit, it would have been at 93, which would have been up here. So I wouldn't have got it. And yeah, so I mean, if I would have taken this trade, I probably would have been break even. Since it came up already, I would have put my stop to break even, but that doesn't matter. I didn't take the trade. So yeah, those were my trades today. Those were my missed trades, trades I did take. So actually, a lot happened on Friday today. So yeah, we're up this week about $50 because we had 3 trades this week on the eval. We made about 40, I think it was on Monday, and then we lost 20 because we got stopped out on another day this week, and then 30 this week. So up $50, only trading 2 contracts, so not bad, but small winners. Hopefully we can slowly grind this eval back to break even, but I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm ending now. 13 minutes, damn. Alright, man, I'll see y'all next week, ready to get back into it. Fucking next week, let's go.